Hello everyone, this is StarPlays coming to you with another video of Warframe. So, one of the people friends suggested that I make a video on Valkyr because I think that was a good suggestion. I do definitely like playing Valkyr. Real quick, I'm going to show off my different appearances. So we obviously have this one is my favorite appearance for my Valkyr Prime. This is another one that I have, and then there's this one, my dark appearance. But I like this one. It just kind of fits my Valkyr Prime. Nothing. This is all like this palette. I think is the Valentine palette, so harder to get kind of thing. If you get what I mean. My
excellent armaments, operator.
My build.
Please return covered in
no
blood.
prime mods on
Safe
my build. Build I run all the time. No format either. Probably should add some so that then I can get stuff like this up so that it's better. But, you know, anyways, so that is my build. Here are the ability stats. You don't need it. I can show off my other equipment builds in a later video. But this is like a Warcry kind of build. It's based on, well, it's based on Hysteria, her fourth and her second. So it has duration, so that it keeps the Warcry going, and it also has Hysteria for the immune ability and the stacking damage. So anyways, let's just hop right into it. I'm going to head on over to a simulacrum so that I can show off the moves and abilities of this character for all of you that are watching. So let's just hop right on into it. I'm not going to cut out the waiting times right now for the point that it's going to really take some time to export this video afterwards. I want to get this video and content out to you guys and gals as soon as possible. So to save time, we are not going to cut out the waiting time. Because for this case at least, I don't see it as necessary. So anyways, so let's just get right on into it. Nothing important here, just going to simulacrum. So we got another waiting time here, and then we will be in so we will be in simulacrum, so show off the abilities and stuff and all that, you know. Here we are. So this is Valkyr Prime. I can make a tutorial on how to get this place in the future. So that's just a weapon I'm using right now. And obviously there's this one. I can show these off in a future video. We're just gonna put out the claws because it's part of the Prime Access. I did not get the Prime Access for Valkyr. I actually farmed out everything myself. She's actually relatively cheap now compared to back to when I managed to, because I farmed out her pieces, but for the Valkyr Prime, it's pretty cheap now. So anyways, Valkyr Prime and Valkyr possess a nice skill set, so I'm gonna spawn in these guys. Hold on. Invincibility. We're just gonna put enemy level on max. There we go. And now let's just spawn in, here we are. Let's get one of these guys in here. So, we will be invincible, so we won't die, so yeah. Keep that in mind while you're watching this. So, Valkyr Prime possesses, Valkyr and Valkyr Prime has moves like this one. You can pull the enemy towards you. Oh man, well, now we have to respawn it. But anyways, so what this one move does is it allows you to grapple to things. Kind of like maybe a lifesaver, or in other cases, you pull the enemy to you. Her second ability is Warframe. So, here we go. We're gonna get out. So Warcry is a buff ability. It will buff our damage, and I forgot what else it buffs, but anyways. And rest in peace. Look at that frog from the Valkyr Prime. And he's gone. So anyways, what was I saying? So this is our back. So anyways, then we also have this move. This basically knocks off her shields and makes her invincible. Well, no, it takes off her shields, but with a knockback class. And then the last move, Hysteria, makes her invincible normally and puts her into a battle frenzy. Wow, yeah. And basically what it does is it increases her damage over time. So basically, the more kills you get, and the longer it's on, it will increase the amount of damage it does per hit. It's an amazing scaling ability, and that's one of the reasons I have her built for duration, and I think she has efficiency so that it doesn't cost so much energy per second. So that is Valkyr Prime that I use. So anyways, here is my build for the one I'm using. Yeah, it doesn't have very much efficiency, but a lot of range in armor for the tanker kind of thing. Except for, like, and she has some health. And then strength, that's for, like, the Warcry buff. And this is basically a Warcry buff. Valkyr, if I actually had another setup, yep, here it is. This one is kind of like my all-around, but it's not quite as useful, but it is a increase to everything. So it helps with Warcry and Hysteria. So let's just try out, let's get that build going here. It also has more energy, so this is like my Hysteria build, basically. We're going to summon a bunch of these. There you go. So basically, it will deal chunk more damage per percentage, and she well, yeah, she'll last longer without any more energy. Our damage is about to decrease whenever Warcry buff goes off. But anyways, there we go. So we're gonna see what happens when we are at 100%. It'll take a little bit. And this, the damage of her Hysteria move all depends on the melee weapon you're using. I'm using one with a lot of stack multipliers. So it stacks damage incredibly fast. very nice melee weapon. Crack build and stuff. This is a very powerful weapon. Like, as you can see, it kind of like shreds these guys. Obviously, I am in invincibility mode, just for the sake of this. But yeah, so this is a very. I can also show my build for this weapon while we're at it. So, hold on. Yeah, very powerful weapon. Its multiplier is amazing. So, hold on. Anyways, so here we are with my Valkyr Prime build. This one is based on the crits. This will give it more crit chance, stacking with its combo multiplier. So it has a high combo multiplier. This stacks, so its crit chance goes up a lot, so it crits a lot more. On top of that, this increases the duration that the combo will be active. So like if you have longer distances you have to run, this will increase the duration that the combo is active for. And then this one, every single crit, just about every crit hit, will increase your attack speed, so more DPS. This will steal life. This will take life from the enemies, so it'll heal you if you're channeling it. More attack speed. This is not a required mod. It could be Fury, but since I have Prime Fury, I use Prime Fury. 10% more right now. This is not required either, but it's a lot more DPS. And Buzzkill a lot more DPS. Not required, but if you want to see as much DPS as you as possible, have all these mods maxed out. And I could probably max this out if I really wanted to. Probably could have a different thing for the for our mod, for our stance mod, but you know, kind of how it is. So that is Valkyr Prime and Valkyr Prime. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.